Hello and welcome to this virtual tour of Explore Middle School. I want to welcome you to our campus. We're going to look at it virtually today. We are specifically focused on meeting the needs of our 12 to 14-year-old population. This is an interesting group that we choose to work with here, and we love this age group. You'll find both our staff and administration is truly dedicated to that crazy time between elementary school and high school where kids are developing and their personalities are developing. We really enjoy this group. One thing that I'd like you to think about as you start looking at middle schools is where your child might end up for high school. There are several high schools here in Paradise Valley, each with its unique personalities and specialized programs. Explore is modeled off of the Pinnacle High School map. We do several things to prepare our kids for Pinnacle High School, and the majority of our children end up attending there. We also have a group of kids that tend to go to Paradise Valley High School. They go there specifically for the CREST program, and our engineering courses prepare them very well for this. If your child is considering Horizon High School or North Canyon High School, take a look at some of the feeder schools that feed into that high school as well. It'll give you a good comparison and help your children to make friends that they can take on into high school. This is an important time where they tend to move past elementary school friends. They might keep some, but they'll find that they'll get to know a whole new group of kids in middle school, kids who have the same interests as them, and those are a lot of their friends that they take into high school. I also encourage you to look at each of the different middle schools that we have here in Paradise Valley. We're all very different with different personalities. Explore is one of the larger middle schools. We tend to have about 900 students here, and we really enjoy that at Explore. One of the main reasons that we like to have a larger group of kids at our campus is it means that we can provide more opportunities in elective courses. It does not mean that our class sizes are larger. The Paradise Valley School District staffs each school according to the number of students they have. So our class sizes will be about the same. We'll offer different classes, and at Explore, there's a lot of opportunity to take different types of classes. In 7th grade, we have about 20 elective choices for the kids to choose from, and in 8th grade, there's about 30. So you can see that we do have a lot of choices here. We have traditional electives such as PE. We have 2 levels of art, both introduction and advanced. Culinary arts, we have an advanced culinary art class as well as an introduction. We also have a very fun class called Game On that we just started here a few years ago, where kids are playing board games and getting to know strategy. We have a variety of performing arts programs. We have a drama class, both an introduction and an advanced there. We have a keyboarding class. We have a wonderful choir. We have band, and we offer strings. One unique thing about our band class is that it is taught by the Pinnacle High School band director. So our kids are getting exposure to the high school curriculum, to the teacher there, to the person who runs their marching band. So it's a nice introduction to high school band programs. We are also offering a lot of courses in technology. We have 2 engineering courses. We have a STEM course, a computer science course, and 2 levels of video broadcasting, both an introduction and a advanced course. So a lot of things for the kids to choose from. So they'll choose 6 electives. They'll be placed in 4 of those electives each year. So they'll have a chance to take a lot of different classes while they're here. One thing that is fairly unique to Explore, although we now share this program with Mountain Trail, we have a modified block program here at Explore. What that means is that your math and English classes are longer every day. We offer 75 minutes of English and math instruction. We do that specifically so there's a kind of built-in study hall in that class. Teachers have time to teach, students have time to work on their work, and then teachers can go back and reteach to issues that the kids are seeing as they're starting to do their homework and re-explain as needed. Other classes here at Explore are about 50 minutes long. They include science, social studies, and your elective courses. So each student is going to take 6 classes a day. They're going to have English and math, and those 2 classes are always going to be back-to-back so that you have a big block there of English and math together. Then they'll be scheduled for science and social studies and any electives that they choose. We don't have any requirements on electives, so they can choose anything they like. We offer several levels of English and math courses. In English, you can either take a grade level English class or you can take an honors level English class. Honors level class is something that your 6th grade teacher will place you in while you're in 6th grade. So something that is carried on from the elementary school up through middle school. Math class is basically decided upon by where you place in 6th grade as well as with English. But we offer 7th grade math, 8th grade pre-algebra, 9th grade algebra, and 10th grade geometry classes. So wherever your student tests in, wherever their 6th grade teacher places them, they'll start on that continuum and just continue up through our math classes, taking whichever level they're put in for 7th grade and the following level for 8th grade, preparing them for high school. Some unique things to know about Explore. We have an outdoor campus for the most part. All of our classrooms open up into a common courtyard area, and that is where we all have lunch together in the courtyard. We do have a cafeteria here on campus, but the majority of our kids choose to eat outside, which is amazing when it's 105 out, but they do. Everybody's comfortable. We have plenty of room at tables. Kids are sitting on the ground. Some of them are in their teachers' classrooms. They're just kind of all over the place. And this is modeled off of what Pinnacle High School does, because when your student gets to high school, they'll find there's about 2,500 kids on campus, and they too all eat lunch at once. So a chance to intermingle, get to know kids both in your grade, who may or may not be in your classes, and kids who are in the grade ahead of you. And we really like that at Explore. Both our elective classes and our lunch period are mixed with 7th and 8th grade, so that when you leave Explorer here, you not only know kids in your grade level, but you also know kids in the grade above you. You're not going to high school without knowing some of the kids who've already been there for a year. Also know that we have a sports program here at Explorer. It's the same program that they have throughout the district. It's called Festival Sports. I really encourage you to explore that if you come to Explorer or any of our middle schools. There are 4 athletic areas for boys and 4 athletic areas for girls that explored. For girls, we have in the fall we have softball, then we have track, we have basketball, and we have volleyball. So 4 different sports that they can participate in. For the boys, we have basketball, track, touch football, and wrestling. So those are offered throughout the year. They're an after-school activity. You stay after school, and we practice as a large group for about a month. Coaches get to know the kids. We all play together. And at the end of that time, we divide the kids into teams. There's an A team, B team, C team, based on your skill level. Then we have Festival Sport Day. The whole district comes together, so if you want to see many hundreds of thousands of kids playing a sport together, that's the time to come. We do it down at Shadow Mountain and Shea Middle Schools. The kids come together, and our A teams play the A teams from other schools. Our B teams play their B teams. Just a really fun day of competition. After that, we do choose an all-star team that plays for 2 weeks in kind of an intramural fashion, and then we move on to the next sport. So there's a lot of things to do here on campus during the day. There's sports after school. Several of our classes have clubs as well. We've in the past had a drama club, an art club, just all kinds of clubs that the kids can get involved in. I welcome you to take a look around through our tour. Please call and ask questions if you have any. Our front office number is 602-449-4200. We're happy to answer your questions. If you are thinking about open enrolling, please make sure that you get your open enrollment form into the district office by the 1st of December. That's all done electronically now, so just go right onto the school district website and you can find that. Thank you and enjoy your tour.